So as you guys may not be aware, Palworld is currently experiencing a pretty insane thread right now that's going on in their Steam forums simply because somebody decided to post to change body type A and B or 1 and 2 into essentially male and female again. And if you're not going to change it to male and female, then basically you need to add all the 50 plus fake body types that are out there in order to be truly inclusive. I think it's a great play, to be honest with you. I think it's hilarious. And I also think that this is being blown way out of proportion as well. So let's get into this video, guys. But of course, before we do, if you are new here, just consider hitting that subscribe button. I would greatly appreciate it, and like the video to push us out into that YouTube algorithm. Now, let's be very clear. I get it from both sides, okay? I understand what's going on from both sides. I can clearly see that there are people that like to tie their fake ideology to any little thing they possibly can in order to feel like they have validation or if they feel like they have a win. And games like Palworld doing body type A and B will give the two people on Reddit their feeling of validation. You know what I'm saying? But everybody else does not give a shit. The majority of the world still views them as male and female because the NPCs, even though they are body type A and B, they essentially present as male and female because that's what they are. You have other people on the other side who are going to complain about the fact that it shows body type A and B. And while I do understand that as well, most people, I gotta admit, just don't give a shit, right? The majority of players are not going to stop body type A and B from letting them play a game that is otherwise fine in every other notion. A lot of Japanese games or a lot of Eastern games are doing body type A and B because of a couple of reasons. Number one, they are getting advice from certain Western people that work on their teams, right? They have a lot of consultants, Western consultants, that tell them they need to do this in order to pass some form of verification. We got that confirmed with the Dragon Quest nonsense. Now, we also have some developers that are in the East, mainly anyway, that believe that Americans like making ugly fucking characters. This was also confirmed from Palworld's Discord, where they said that we included body type A and B because Americans like making ugly characters. That's insane. Where did they get that idea from? So again, all of this is kind of all over the place, and ultimately for me, I don't view this as something that's going to make me stop a game, okay? I view this as like a, wow, this is fucking retarded. Who is this for? I don't know, but this is not for me, obviously, and it's not for the majority of people. Most sane-minded people do not view anything as body type A and B. When you go around running around in real life, you don't tell people you're body type A or B. Nobody does that. So why are we doing this in video games? Who really knows? But we all know the truth, right? So anyway, one of the threads is here from, of course, a level 0 Steam account. Why is anybody shocked that it's a level 0 Steam account? It says change 1 and 2 body type to male or female, or add all 50 plus body types to the game. I want to see male and female options come back to video games. It makes my gaming experience even better. Now, for me, I don't really think that makes many people's gaming experiences better. I just think it makes it more, reality. That's basically what it is. I know some people that will, in fact, not buy a video game that has body type A and B, or will say they won't buy a video game that has body type A and B, and meanwhile they have Elden Ring in their fucking library. You know what I mean? Like, Elden Ring also has body type A and B. Most Asian games are gonna have body type A and B these days because that's their way of basically bowing to the West without actually adding any kind of woke shit into the video game. Now, at least the aggressive type of woke stuff anyway. I'm not talking the subtle type that sometimes people do. So you got a lot of responses. Based, I agree. I hope the dev is listening to their players. +1, restoring male and female categories is the only true way to be inclusive. Again, most of these accounts are probably going to be 0. They should add both male and female body type A and B. That way it's the truest of inclusiveness. They should remove gender entirely and randomize it based on Steam ID, like Rust did with penis size. That is hilarious, by the way. What would make A and B distinct from male and female? It'd be the exact same, except now everybody is happy because folks can choose male or female, or can choose body type A and B, depending on their preference. It would be a very simple solution of copy and paste. They'll be incredibly easy to implement. I mean, again, the fact that we have to do this, the fact that we have to even think about implementing something stupid like this is insane to me. Again, in real life, nobody goes by body type A and B. There's not a single person that walks around and says, yeah, I'm a body type A. Nobody fucking does that. but we are doing it in video games, right? Because of ideology. There is literally no other reason that this stuff exists because of ideology or perceived ideology from the East about what the West wants, which again, the only reason why they perceive that is because there is a vocal minority online that is extremely loud and tries to cancel people over the lack of inclusion in video games. And I'm looking at you, journalists. You guys do this all the time. You would attack developers that don't have body type A and B. You would attack developers that have male and female. And here's the real reason why this is becoming a topic of conversation right now. The main reason why is because obviously Grums posted this on Twitter. And anytime Grums posts something on Twitter, he's going to send a lot of people, not willingly. They just that's how it's going to go. There's going to be a lot of people that follow him that are going to go to his thread, whatever he may be talking about, and they're going to leave their opinion on it. That's just how it works. And people know this because you have a thread here again. Why a certain topic is blowing up. So basically a Twitter account that's not known for being correct, which again, what? Like Grums, I don't agree with Grums on a lot of things, especially when it comes to his video game. But to say that he is known for not being correct basically all the time, that's ridiculous. The guy is correct on some topics, and you have to call out when he's correct and call out when he's incorrect. But anyway, this basically shows that whatever this account is extremely ideologically driven, but that's besides the point. Not known for being correct, posted a tweet talking about body type stuff. Honestly, it's a non-issue. Sure, male and female is preferred, but I honestly just don't care enough to want to change it for it to remain as it is. That said, a YouTuber about 3 hours ago, at the time of writing this, posted a video talking about it and showed an image suggesting a user was banned for talking about it. However, while I cannot say for sure why this user was banned, simply showing that they were in fact banned with one comment they made is not proof of this. Their account does not allow me to see what else, if anything, they've posted. Now their fan base believes it's appropriate to all rush in here, even the ones that don't own the game and never plan to buy it, to screech about a topic they only cared about because someone else told them to. Now I can understand the frustration. Okay, I can, because here's the thing. Palworld has had body type A and B since inception, right? This game has been out for a while now. Palworld has been doing A and B since inception. It's not like they changed it from male and female to A and B, you know, a year after release or something like that. It's been A and B or 1 and 2 since inception. So it's a little bit weird to start complaining about it now, but here's the reason why they're complaining about it now. Lords of the Fallen just recently had its 2.0 update, and prior to the 2.0 update, the developers ran a poll on Twitter asking their players if they wanted body type A and B or male and female, because the game already had body type A and B. Most of the people that were on that person's poll ended up voting for male and female, so they changed the game and updated it to showcase male and female. So now people feel emboldened and feel empowered and say, okay, well, if this developer did it, then that means every developer that's doing body type A and B, there should be some level of controversy to get them to change it. For me, I just don't care, man. Like with Palworld, it's been like this since the beginning, and it doesn't really affect the game in any major way, but I don't agree with the ideology. You know what I mean? You can have that distinction there and say, this is stupid. This is only for the 1% of people on Reddit that are mentally ill. This is what it's for. And I don't acknowledge it whatsoever. I just move on and play the game. And as long as the rest of the game is not any kind of woke actual nonsense, then I don't care, right? Ultimately, at the end of the day, if it's optional, don't give a fuck. But the only problem with that is that this is not optional. They do force you to partake in the body type A and B ideology because there is no male and female option, which is what this thing was saying with just add them both, right? Add male and female and add body type A and B, and you'll get both people happy. I really don't think both people will be happy, by the way. I think that what that'll end up doing is pissing off a lot of people, because that's going to be like, well, you guys clearly don't stand for anything. See, the issue is that people are using this as some form of like validation. If you put male and female, that's going to validate the people they want that. If you put A and B, that's going to validate the ideology of the people that want that. This is being utilized as a weapon for certain sides, both sides. And now it doesn't matter what choice you make. You're just going to piss off one or the other. In my opinion, Palworld has proven that the body type A and B stuff doesn't really care for the majority of its players, right? Because this game is one of the most massively successful games ever to release on Steam's platform. It's not even close. So it's clear that the body type A and B did not stop people from wanting to buy the game, support the game, and continue to play the game. Because again, it has a high player count even till this day now. So people are making this into a thing, and that's why I say perhaps we are blowing this out of proportion, quite frankly, because this game's already been out for a while now and it's had it since the beginning. If this was a brand new game and it had this ideology and you were trying to advocate for the change before it's released, then I understand. But to come to this game that's been around for a while and to demand that it change from A and B to male and female and make that as some sort of a win for gaming, it's just a little bit weird to me. I don't understand why people are doing this, because it's clear that a lot of people are still playing this game anyway. So ultimately, I have Palworld in my library. It is on my massive backlog right now. I do want to play it. I know my friend Sheepsidian plays it religiously, and I would love to definitely check it out one day. I have yet to do so, but I do have it in my account. I do own it, and I fully plan on playing it at any given time. So anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching this video. Hope you did enjoy it. If you did, consider leaving me a subscribe. I would greatly appreciate it. Don't forget to like the video, comment, let me know what you thought, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Hypnotic out.